The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flap with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side when I'm repping, but my aura's the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in the second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself. Volcanic eruptions, I'm nature. This chamber has lava that's molten within. The serpent is coiled and Pisces is no more, my nigga, just check on my fin. The crisis of energy wielded with power like fuck it, my nigga, I'm him. You scary, I write it in scripture, I'm sorry, my nigga, but fear is a sin. The chronicles of a nigga. The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flap with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side when I'm repping, but my aura's the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in the second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself. Volcanic eruptions, I'm nature. This chamber has lava that's molten within. The serpent is coiled and Pisces is no more, my nigga, just check on my fin. The crisis of energy wielded with power like fuck it, my nigga, I'm him. You scary, I write it in scripture, I'm sorry, my nigga, but fear is a sin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. We are live in the building. I believe we are in Quebec, Canada. Chilling, a little cold. That's why we got the hoodie on, just to get that burr out the way. Y'all remember we grew up watching Bernie. They said, no, what was that? Burr. Damn, I forgot what it was. It is what it is. But we here for the main event of the evening. We got two undefeated fighters. So that means somebody has got to go. Both of these fighters, neither one of them know how to lose. I don't know what that's about. That don't even pop up in my mind. Everybody I step in the ring with, I just beat them up, demolish them. Really no competition. We got Pavel, Silyagin. He's known as the Stylish Assassin. His boxing record, it consists of 17 victories, no defeats, with one draw. He fights out of Russia. He is 32 years of age, 7 months, 3 weeks, 6 days. He weighed in at 171 1/2 pounds. He stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He fights out of the RCC Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, going to be coming up, making his ring walk first, Pavel Silyagin, and his opponent, known as the Tornado, Osleys Iglesias. His boxing record consists of 14 victories, no defeats. He fights for the vacant title as well, but he fights out of Berlin, Cuba. He is 28 years of age, 3 months, 3 weeks, 5 days. He weighed in at 167.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, Osleys, the Tornado, Iglesias. I say Iglesias. I say Iglesias. What will you do to Silyagin? Hey, let's go. What will you do to Silyagin? And spit it off. I like that. Hold on, let's start from the top. I say Iglesias. I say Iglesias. What will you do to Silyagin? Let's get it. That's that slap. Coming to the ring right there. Oh, this is Silyagin. What will Silyagin do to Iglesias? Climbing up them steps right now. He looked like he got the fur hoodie on. He was supposed to have a hoodie on, mob into the ring. Like, yeah, this is what I does. I gotta hide my identity before I make it to the ring. And then once he get into the ring, then he take the hoodie off, reveals himself. Like like homeboy from the Theta. What was that? Stump the yard. Like, brother Knucklehead. Turn into Brother Knucklehead, goddamn it, reveal yourself. Knucklehead. That was our movies, goddamn it. Oh. That's what we talking about. We grew up in that golden age, baby. Or the brainwashing age. You let me know. And oh, here we got Iglesias coming to the ring. Here come Iglesias. So let's see what Iglesias. What he listening to? Some soulful Cubano music. This shit touch your soul, man. Oh, then he got the beat dropping. Hey, this shit hot. If I knew to move my hips the right way with the shoulders, shit go crazy. They'd be like, oh no, he vibing on the stream. And then don't make me do the what's that shit with the salsa, and then you throw in the T-Pain. Hey, go crazy with it. Iglesias making his way to the ring. Iglesias ain't playing. Iglesias, that shit hot. He got a career in music after this, y'all. They be like, coming to the ring, no, on the microphone, Iglesias, and then he'll be featured with Bad Bunny. But they say, you want to make it to the top, Iglesias? That's Bad Bunny in the back talking to him, and then we got the white man with the contract in the back. With the dark blue eyes. You want to go to the top, Iglesias? And then Iglesias like, what I gotta do? Then a white man to look at him. And then he tell him, you ain't gotta do much. All you gotta do is just sign this contract and we can take you to the top.
Oh, that'll do just fine.
Ooh, it's spooky business. We ain't talking about that. We're going to be, we got to go live after this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go live. We got to talk about Eisenhower, 1954, and the treaty that he made with the extraterrestrials to give them technology, but they give the extraterrestrials us. So that's why we had to go through what we went through in 2019. But we're here to make the consciousness leap, and we're here to go to the next dimension, raise the vibratory rate of self. Therefore, we raise the vibratory rate of the planet, and we get the evildoers to just go and do what they do. But remember, it's always the balance, so find yourself. Don't get caught up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. We are here in Quebec, Canada. We thank you for hosting this IBF World Super Middleweight Title Championship fight. The 3 judges ringside, but before we get to them, we want to give a special thank you to the man you are watching and listening to. We want to give a special thank you to Faco. So subscribe to his channel, hit the hype, hit the like, and enjoy the commentary. The 3 judges ringside will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. And in the ring, the 3rd man in charge of that action when the bell sounds will be the referee. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, coming in weighing 171.5 pounds. He comes to the ring this here age 32 tonight, fighting out of Mother Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and put your hands together for the undefeated Silyagin Pavel and his adversary, fighting out of the red corner. Another undefeated fighter, so someone's O has got to go. Coming to the ring, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 167.5 pounds. He comes to the ring this here evening at the age of 28 years of age, fighting and representing Cuba. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the undefeated fighter, Osleys, the Tornado, and the reigning IBO super middleweight champion of the world, Iglesias. I say Iglesias. I say Iglesias. What will you do to Silyagin? We are about to find out. Now the fighters are making their way to the referee. Alrighty, fighters, I gave you instructions in the locker room. I expect a good, clean fight. What I say, you must obey. The letters here, punches are up are good. Punches from here up are good. Touch them up and let's do this. May God speed. And now we gotta listen to my referee, Blade. Talk to the fighters.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
With no hesitation. Because the next man won't hesitate to pull the trigger on who? On you. And then they be like the dodo birds. You gonna go back to the corner and they gonna be like, shame on you. That's the dodo birds. That's the corner. Shame on you. Shame on you. Right hook over the top of the straight left hand being thrown right there. It's immediately started right there by Iglesias. And we can see Silyagin over there showing up with the trunks right there. Got the fur on him. Look like he took out a polar bear by hand. And then put some patches of some sponsors on there. Say, damn his life. Pavel on the inside, faints on the outside. But no animal in real life pandas have been hurt doing this seance that I just spoke with verbal language. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left speaking to the Terrians. That's what they call Earth. On the outside, pumping that jab out. Straight left hand being thrown right there. Right hook over the top of the straight left thrown by Iglesias. Nothing is landed there in this round number 1 of 12. Jab, straight right hand going to the body down by Pavel. He almost stuttered over his feet. He tripping over his feet. Left hand over the top. He got the green shoes. He got the Kobe's on. What's those? Those is different. I ain't never seen. Right hook with a straight left hand being thrown by Iglesias. Shielding a beautiful jab right there by Iglesias. 1 minute and 56 seconds left. Pumping that jab out right there is Iglesias. Another jab being flicked out right there is Iglesias. Round number 1. I'm gonna start rolling my tongue in a minute. I'm about to start spitting. Jab flicked out. Another pumping that jab out. Keeping Pavel at the end of the jabs, but trying to come in with a lead left hook to the body right there was Pavel. Silyagin said, I'm gonna get you immediately. I get to your body, take them legs. Oh, straight right hand by Pavel, but a right hook over the top landed on the left temple of Pavel. Beautiful work right there by both the fighter. Exchanging. Jab down to the body right there by Iglesias. 1 minute and 28 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Looking for that straight left uppercut with the right hand. 2 punch combinations. Coming in, backed up to the ropes. Look like he got clipped. Look like he got hurt. Trying to hold on his Pavel. Trying to hold on his Pavel. You ain't holding on to nothing. Get him up off. Iglesias, if he don't belong in there, go get him up out. And them legs is looking shaky, baby. Uh-oh, Pavel in trouble. Something bad might happen to this man. 1 minute and 9 seconds left, round number 1 of 12. Looking at him, shoulders just hunched over, trying to get violent right now. It's Iglesias. Looking for the left hand. Uh-oh, is that left eye swelling in real time right now from Pavel? Look for them knees over there. Tried to interlock and get an entanglement with the knees. And Jada Pinkett gonna pop up talking about, don't be stealing my lingo. Left straight been thrown by Iglesias with 50 seconds left in round number 1 of 12. Looking at him, keeping that left hand where it needs to be. Pavel like, I'm gonna work my angles and try to open up and get my get back. Fuck that. That's Pavel. Beautiful jabs coming in. I'm like, damn that. Hitting him in the ear and hitting him in the brim of his nose. Saying, damn your thought process. Looking for the left hand over the top, trying to land on left cheekbone. On this patch of hair right there. Follicles just don't grow after a punch by Iglesias land. 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, pumped up. We taking a nap. We had a hard day at work today, so I had to take a nap. So I woke up a little late. So now I'm falling back into the body. 20 seconds left in round number 1 of 12. That's what I'm talking about, because this is the life I chose. What's that? That's that Hove. Well, no, that ain't Hove. Who is that? Because this is the life I chose Brothers around me so cold, man, my heart done froze. I built the empire on the low. The knocks don't know I'm the weatherman. I take that coca leaf and make that snow. That's 50 cent. My bad. Yeah, that's 50. Let's go. That's 50. Punches and Bunches by Iglesias. Going back to the corner. Sitting down in the corner right now is Iglesias. Sitting down in the corner right now is Pavel. Taking a mouthpiece out of the mouth of Pavel, and that left eye is swelling up for Pavel, and the nose is starting to leak out. They pull out the inswell immediately and start to work on that left eye. Oh, you swelling up? Let me get that mouse together. Let me get that mouth where it need to be. And then Omarion gonna pop up talking about good work right there, Iglesias, because punches like that, that's what they supposed to be. Now, uppercut by Iglesias came in. Straight left hand, another uppercut came in. That's what body wobbled them legs a little bit. Lead uppercut, good work right there. The left eye swelling, the nose is bleeding after round number 1. So you know Pavel went to his corner, and the corner was probably pissed off like Virgil Hunter early for Pavel.
If you ain't gonna do the job, let me stop this. Don't come back to this corner no more until you turn that volume up. Come on, let's go, coach. Don't look at me like that. You do it.
That's the corner of Pavel. Hey, like, that's the corner of Pavel. They on his helmet. Like, what the hell you do? We ain't trained like this. This ain't who you is. You need to find who you are. You need to, once you, what's that? That's Mulan. That's the soundtrack of Mulan. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're the bravest bunch I'd ever met. And in Quebec, Kenny does throwing punches. But I can make a man out of you. That's both the fighters right here trying to make the next man turn into a man with a straight left hand by Iglesias. Trying to put some hair on the chest of Pavel with a punch like that. Say, damn, whiskey. But Pavel looking at him say, chest hair already there. It's already been acquired. 2 minutes and 23 seconds 23 seconds left in round number whoop-de-wop. They ain't got it up. Pumping his lead is straight left hand being thrown right there. Round number 2. That swollen left eye right there by Pavel. It's just swelling up every millisecond. It's going to overwhelm him. And eventually the doctor is going to have to come in and look at him and be like, I'm going to give you a couple more rounds, but if you can't protect yourself, I'm going to have to stop this. My reputation on the line. That's the doctor eventually. 2 minutes flat in round number 2 of 12. Looking for the left hand, but put that left forearm up, and that right hand was trying to land on the face, but when that left forearm came, it changed the trajectory of the punch, and the asteroid didn't land, so to speak, on the temple of the body of the planet known as Pavel. 1 minute and 44 seconds left, round number 2 of 12. Pumping that jab out, trying to find a way to try to get in, but on his back foot just being pressured all night, and then overwhelmed with punches and bunches from Iglesias right now is Silyagin, and he has to find a way to let his offense go. He has to find a way to plant 10 toes down and say, I refuse to get punched on, and I refuse to and put that left hand up and refuse to let left eye swell. 1 minute and body shot with the left hand. Say, what about solar plexus? Are you going to protect that? It's like my chakras will protect my vital organs. 1 minute and 16 seconds trying to look over the top with the right hand, but looking at him back into the middle of the ring, and now we can see Riyadh season. His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh say, yeah, we bouncing back no matter, yeah, we over in Saudi Arabia. We don't give a damn what Iran did to us. We gonna build back the Gulf, and we gonna get y'all back over here in Riyadh season. That's His Excellency. He ain't really say that, but that's what he wanted me to tell y'all, because he really can't say it like that. 53 seconds left, and I'm gonna still get that back, but when His Excellency put some respect on him, thanks to the Crown Prince, when they come back and I forgot what I was talking about. That shit done left me. The spirit done left me. Then get back to the blow by blow. Yes, sir. 38 seconds left. Left hand over the top by Pavel. Round number 2 of 12. Keeping his hands up right there is Pavel. Looking to try to establish something. Good straight right hand to the body. And now it's looking like Iglesias on a little back foot on the big toe right now. Trying to find his way on the inside. Watch the feet. Stepped on the lead right foot of Iglesias. With his lead left foot was Pavel. He has to be careful with that. This now Iglesias back on the front foot complaining and looking for that lead uppercut with the right hand with a straight right hand. Nothing landed right there by Silyagin. But looking like he's trying to find his confidence. Look, that's going to be Earl. Earl, come in here. See, that's exactly what Pavel has to do. Fighter get knocked out. We tell these fighters constantly on a basis that's that's so reputable for both of these fighters that he needs the confidence that he needs to go sit down on the stool. That's what he needs to do. Go sit down and find the confidence, or he's going to lose this fight via knockout. Back to you, Faco. Whatever that guy says, don't listen to nothing he say. He don't even know what he be saying. And now they're promoting Osleys, what's his name? Osleys or something like that. The dude Tyson Fury fighting. Hold on, let me get his name, because I don't want to disrespect the brother. So I need to see his name so I can pronounce his name, so I can say it and put some respect on it, as if Birdman would say that. Put some respect on this opponent's name. So let me pull this up real quick. Saturday. Octagon. Oh shit, my bad. I'm on Tapology right now. I'm going back the other way. Fury, here we go. Let me see his name so I can Makhmudov. So let me see his first name to get his first name right for you guys. I don't want to botch nobody. We got Tyson Fury. They were promoting Tyson Fury versus Arslanbek Makhmudov. That's what we're talking about. See, once I see the name, I can sound it out. And his nickname is the Lion, known as the Lion, Arslanbek, the Lion, or just Lion, Arslanbek, Lion, Makhmudov. Put some respect on him. Sound like you got something in your throat. Makhmudov. That's what we're talking about. Back to the blow by blow. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. Looking for the straight left hand over the top. Good work right there by Iglesias. Stick jab going down to the body by Iglesias. Round number 3 of 12. Pumping that jab out. Keeping Pavel at the back on his back foot with that left eye starting to blacken and blue at the same damn time, along with the swelling. So that's a trifecta. Looking to get a triple double tonight is going to be Iglesias, and looking to try to get a quadruple double. Never to be done before with a knockout tonight. So he had done that in boxing form, but never to be done in basketball, unfortunately. And then, you know, AI would have been like, I would have been the first one if they had allowed me. Straight right hand being thrown right there with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Jabs being flicked out. Remember the street ball hot sauce, and it was like, he needs to go to the league. And it was like, he is not going to the league. He better stick to the goddamn pavement. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Round number 3 of 12. And Iglesias looking for the left hook, uppercut with the right hand, left hook, missing those combinations of punches. Beautiful defense right there by Pavel. Fakes on the outside, looking like he wanted to throw that straight left hand, but didn't extend on him right there. Was in Iglesias. Like his arm said, you know what, I can't reach. He's too far. And then Fabulous popped up on a Carter 3. Your shots can't reach me. I'm way above your aim. So beautiful work right there. That was Wayne on top, was 08. Was graduation year was 07. So we go over here was wheezied out in 06. No, we found Wheezy in 05. So yeah, we was wheezied out in 05. And then 05 to goddamn now, Wheezy. We got Wheezy over Jay-Z. Damn, what y'all talking about? Louisiana is when Wayne World. Put some respect on his name. 1 minute and 24 seconds left, round number 3 of 12. And bet the house on the youngin and got paid. I was like, that's some pressure. Bet the house on the youngin. That's a whole lot of pressure on such a young man's shoulders. Straight left hand being thrown right there. He was like, we got some narcotics that to keep him up. And I was like, oh, it's diabolical. 1 minute and 60 seconds. Oh, the humanity. 1 minute and 3 seconds left, round number 3 of 12. And y'all seen what Wayne was telling, what was it, Chucky, and what's his name? Little twist. I'm gonna do y'all like how Baby and Birdman them did me. I was scared. Y'all seen that? It was like, oh shit, they just telling. They gotta let it. It's an outlet, but I don't know how we got there. Mine just be ticking. 43 seconds left. You know we gonna speak crazy. Round number 3 of 12. Looking for the right hand to the body. Missing that shot was Iglesias. Missing a lot of punches is Iglesias. Straight left hand missed by Iglesias. Jab missed by Iglesias. Over there making him frustrated. Oh, footwork looking lovely. Swinging punches. He been through like 30 punches in a row and missed all 30. Was Iglesias. Beautiful work right there by Silyagin. Over there letting them know that I'm a vegan. And my grandfather Silyagin will not have it. That's what we're talking about, champ. That's probably not his granddaddy name. 15 seconds left, round number 3 of 12. Holding on to that right arm of Pavel, and the referee starting to get involved. The referee looking at him like, punch it out, guys, and just pushed him off right there was Pavel. Say, get your ass away from me trying to throw all them punches that's never gonna land on my flesh. Straight left hand thrown by Iglesias. Another punches and bunches missing them shots. I'm gonna get that round of Pavel based off of ring generalship and not getting hit with none of them punches. Oh, they go, what's that? Oh, they got that flag up. Oh, they got that flag up. There you go, putting on and representing, standing there with the flag. Say, this is where we at, this Puerto Rico. Shout out to the Boricuas. Stand up and go crazy. Oh, that's mom right there. Oh, that's Cuba, my bad. My bad, that's a Cubano flag. And now all the Puerto Ricans are going to be mad at me. Say, save your energy for, what's his name? Xander Zayas. We going live for the blow by blow. Straight right hand with the left hand, missing them shots. All these shots were missed by both of them. Missed that straight left with Iglesias. Missing all them shots. Another left hand, missing them shots. Got away from that, just tilt his head back. Uppercut, straight left, missing all them shots. Beautiful work right there by Pavel. None of them shots is landing. Beautiful work right there. Blocking all them shots, clubbing shots, holding the back of his head, trying to tap the body and do all crazy stuff. Beautiful defense right there by Pavel. Frustrating Iglesias. Like, you're going to have to cut this ring off and you're going to have to show me something, because right now you're getting hands put on you and there's nothing you can do about you. Eye swelling. Oh, they're doing a great job of working on that left eye. It's looking like the swelling is decreasing. Beautiful work right there. Doing a great job as a cutman with that end swell. Say, we're going to get it cold. We got that cold ice. Bobby Boucher gave it to us. The spirit of Boucher. Looking, throwing punches, still missing. Looking for a right hook, straight left hand down the P's knee, easy, and missing them strikes. With 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in round number 4 of 12. And now looking for the straight left hand right there with Iglesias. Nothing was there. Pavel taking a step back, and Pavel needs to throw some punches. He over there just focusing on defense and not really letting this offense go. He over there trying to turn into AB, just offense, no more. Body shot with the right hand. They said AB is supposed to come back, and he's supposed to be fighting on misfits. Well, that's what some literature said. Good body shot with the right hand by Iglesias. Another right hand to the body by Iglesias. Slowing that movement down. There you go. Good work right there, man. Iglesias. Like the head gonna always be all type of which way and off the line and man over the line. So I'm just gonna focus on the body. And then that'll slow down the engine known as the body, because the body shots to add a little sludge to that engine. And you'll be talking about, I just gonna have to get a new car. But then you ain't got the money to transfer your body and your consciousness into something else. 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Looking for a left hook over the top right there. I gotta pull that up and break that down for y'all. I gotta find it though. I think it was it was something about 2045 that I found. I just be scrolling through all the great, because we in 2026. Just go through history and everything you want to know is there. The truth got to be told. The truth is there. So we got our, oh yeah, and don't forget, after this I got another live setup. I got to read about what's that? Dwight Eisenhower, the president, making that Treaty of Grenada, a treaty with extraterrestrials. We'll give you human raw material known as the genetic makeup, so you can make alien extraterrestrial hybrids, and then all you give us is great technology. Shit sound crazy, but look at life. I said in 2026, look at your history, and you're living in it. So we can break it down. So we got to know. So we're in the age of knowing, and Neptune is in Aquarius, and we're going to know. Missing a lot of shots, pumping that jab out. Both the fighters, and I talk like this, and I be like this, and I do this with boxing, because I do this for the fighters, ladies and gentlemen. They want to hear that blow by blow. They want to laugh just a little bit, and during it, and healing with the pain, and you know, that thudding feeling that you be feeling and hearing sometimes. You want to get some knowledge, God damn it. And why not give the fighters some knowledge when they in all type of pain and when they vulnerable? Because when the fighters is by themselves, they vulnerable. I don't give a damn what they say. They was like, oh goddamn, I don't know if I can keep going. And so I'm here in a vulnerability, and we're gonna get that gnosis out, and we're gonna talk about aliens, and we're gonna talk about what's really going on in the world today. And the more crazy it sounds, we got to jump off the cliff, because they've been lying to us our whole life. So let's get it in. 26 seconds left, round number 4 of 12. Missing that shot and shielding up, marching forward right now with Iglesias. Body shot with the right hand being going down low by Iglesias. So missing that shot, and look at turn the tide on him right there is Pavel. On the inside and looking for shots to the body, but smothered them punches with Pavel. Took one step in, say, I rebuke your punches trying to land on my temple. You know God told me to protect this. Beautiful work right there by Pavel. Missing that left hand over the top, following the Lord's commandments. Finally, at least somebody is. Good body shot at the bell, landed on the left hip and tearing that left hip up, trying to make Pavel get a hip disc replacement early in life. Like, that's diabolical from Iglesias. He over here tripping. Alrighty, both the fighters went there to sit on their stool. They getting instructions from their trainers, and they letting you know Xander Zayas versus Boots Ennis, and I'm gonna be right here to call that blow by blow, and they gonna be Boots Ennis ready to put BT on the young boy. Ready to put BT on the, oh, you bit off more than you can chew. But young Xander Zayas, hey, what the hell y'all talking about? I'm the youngest 23 unified champion. You want these belts? You're gonna have to come walk through me. Puerto Rico, Boricua, stand up and go crazy. And then we got my boy from Philly, Jerron Ennis. He said, this boy over here tripping. I'm a feast on this cub and doing dirty. And it's like, and over there, put on a mask, come fight night, and just walk out the ring with a BAG. Talking about, I just did that for me and mine, and I'll be back to the gym on Monday. And that's going to be Jerron as soon as he clean them up. You know, we just going to get back to the gym on Monday. I stay in the gym. You know, we got these kids we need to work on, and they need to see greatness, and they need to see a gentleman operate and watch me in real time. It's like Joel Santana used to say in '08. This ain't pay-per-view. You got to pay for this. That's what we're talking about. Beautiful. Well, this is pay-per-view. He messed up on his lyrics, and you have to pay for this. I was over here listening back to the fucking Joel Santana. What's the line that had me hot? I said, we was over here listening to this shit. He said, and I'm flyer than an ostrich. I was like, hold on, ostriches don't fly. What the hell are you talking about? We was like, what the hell? And we was over here nodding our head. So he was like, yeah, Joel, ostriches don't fly, my dog. But he was on that shit. Y'all know what was happening. We was there with him. Facts. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. God damn it. Round number 5 of 12. Holding on. And they said the Dolphins was in the water, and the water was blue. Shift through that. We is on those. 2 minutes and 13 seconds over there trying to talk to the Dolphins on the Blue Dolphins. Look. Trying to wow out. Facts. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. Round number 5 of 8. We wasn't trying. We was wilding. We was enjoying ourselves. What the hell you talking about? Be a man in your word, because if you pop, you might die. So you better walk your and stand 10 toes down. You get punches and bunches right there by Iglesias. Those are the hard truths if you want to be a... Left hook over the top by Iglesias. Big shot, baby. 1 minute and 46 seconds left. Round number 5 of 12. Pavel stutter step and say, I'm coming for mine. Fuck that. I'm coming to get my get back. Jab came in, landed by Iglesias, keeping him at bay. Say, stay your ass at the perimeter and stay at the end of my knuckles. So when I choose to land flush, you just got to take it. Like, I don't think I can take this trauma like that. And it's just one-sided. Why does it have to be so one-sided? Can I, like, land a punch on you or something? It might hurt me. It's like, right. You got your fans here, and come on, I'm really not from here. I'm from Russia, so you know what? I'll do you a solid. Y'all better not be doing that. 1 minute and 10 seconds left, round number 5 of 12. In the clinch, holding on, and they obeying the referee's command by breaking out of the clinch, looking for that straight left hand, but missing them punches is Iglesias. Missing a whole lot of punches has been Iglesias to name. Round number 1, straight right hand being thrown by Pavel, trying to come in, body shot over the top, coming punches and punches, but smothering shots. And on the inside, holding, they chest to chest, trying to catch each other heartbeat. What the hell is going on in Quebec? 48 seconds left. Another left hand missed by Iglesias. This man that missed, they need to pull up the punch stats. Yeah, I think he done landed 10 punches and missed about 300. This is crazy work. And on the inside, Pavel, he ain't even throwing punches. He was like, no, I'm just going to bob and weave and try to get out the way, try to get my Willie Pep on, because I can win around without throwing nothing. And with 30 seconds left, that's the thought process of Silyagin. He over here tripping. Jab being flicked out on the outside. And Iglesias, he over here just being over assertive. Big shot being thrown right there. Uh-oh, got to watch them heads on the inside. Pushed them off with Iglesias, trying to turn into the henchman of Dracula, because Dracula henchman looked at Dracula, and Dracula told the henchman, do unto others before others do unto me. And he was like, I got you, Dracula. That's the henchman, and looking to do Silyagin dirty before Silyagin do him dirty. So I love that line in Van Helsing. Do unto others before others do unto me. It's like, you got to be a sinister motherfucker to have that thought process. And it's like, go get him, champ. If you're going to play that field, then be diabolical and sinister. Be a Charles Lee Ray. Turn into Charles Lee Ray at somebody. It's like, I'm so sinister that I'm going to throw my consciousness into a doll, and I'm going to come back and kill all you motherfuckers. That's Charles Lee Ray. Had to cuss. Right hand with the left hand being thrown right there. You can't portray Chucky without saying one cuss word. Or was that... It was the first one. It was like, talk to me, damn it, I'm gonna throw you in a fire. And what Chucky say? You stupid, you filthy, I teach you to f with me. We was going crazy as kids watching that shit. It's like, goddamn, we like that little killer doll. He's a cool little doll. But then when we grow up, it was like, he's diabolical. We're over here. They had us, goddamn it. We was lost in the sauce for real. Still is enjoying the swim. For the IBF and the IBO, let's get it. Make it professional. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in round number 6. So let go. All rhyming. Let's go. But hey, still going. Straight right here, aiming towards the body, missing that, trying to aim at the third oblique on the left side of the body of Iglesias. Like, why he single out the third oblique? Like, you know what? That oblique been looking at me, eyeing me, and I seen it out the peripheral. A little uppercut on the inside with the right hand being thrown, trying to show something else in his game plan, trying to dig in that Grandma Cromwell bag, go to another dimension and pull out something we ain't never seen before. Grandma Cromwell's from Halloween Town, grow up on Disney movies. Hell, y'all talking about? Now I got to do my Disney ears. Everybody brainwashed. I wonder if it's good or bad. We're going to find out. 2 minutes and 18 seconds in round number 6 to 12. Halfway through the bout right now. Looking for the uppercut straight left. But that was a weird shot. Came in but went out. Now, I ain't never seen nothing like that by Iglesias. He must be reptilian or something, the way that arm was moving. 2 minutes now. Looking. Mama, I've been reading too many interesting things, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes flat in round number 6 to 12. Keep your mind open. It's the right hemisphere of the brain. It's the left hemisphere of the brain, but it's a slit in the brain. I call it the alleyway, and I'm gonna kick it in the alley, and I'm gonna observe and be like, oh shit, this shit wild work. I'm gonna enjoy. I like that. You know, I don't really like that. So yeah. So they be talking about the hemisphere kicking in the alleyway because it is a slit in the brain. That's the alleyway, and we're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna do our deals, wheels and squeals in the alleyway, and do our thing independent of that bullshit. Facts. And we switching it up with a whole thought process coming into this new paradigm shift. 1 minute and 28 seconds. We're no longer standing on squares because squares is going to only stagnate you. We got to stand on our triangle so we can amplify life. Come on now. Let's get it. This is me. All me. New thought process, new ideas coming into the new age of 2026, allegedly, in the springtime. We're blossoming, blooming. That's what we're talking about. One body shot with the right hand by Iglesias, digging out the left side of the body, and the referee trying to tell him to keep it up. That was flush on the left side of the body. Damn left side, left oblique. Oblique gonna pop off the body and run to the second uppercut with the right hand landed by Iglesias. Woo! Nasty shot by Iglesias. 54 seconds left. Beautiful work right there. Buckled the legs and taking them punches right there when they land flush as Pavel. But he ain't letting nothing back off. He ain't throwing nothing back at Iglesias. It's like, if I throw something back at Iglesias. And if it land, Iglesias is going to get mad, and Iglesias is going to land flush and even harder on me. That's the thought process of Pavel. He tripping, not throwing no punches. And then when he throw the punches, they poop-putt punches. Like, you can't be no poop-putt of a fighter in there with a flutter of a puncher. 26 seconds left. And then the OGs back in California, when we grew up, they call you a buster. And you don't never want to be called a weirdo buster. 20 seconds left around. And if they say it like that, you weirdo buster. And it's like, oh, shit, he meant that. Right hand to the body. Then you got to step back. And you're like, oh, you going to disrespect me like that? What you going to do about it? And it's like, oh, then you're going to have to squabble. And it's like, oh, here we go again. And on the outside, backing up, and like, damn, I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna feel this shit. And then the worst thing for me, it was always the skin on the top of the lip that was just dangling, and you could never pull it off because it'll hurt too bad. So you'd just be playing with the dangling skin on the upper lip for days because you got stolen. Facts. Pouring water on the top of the head of Iglesias, trying to wake him up. Taking a mouthpiece out of the mouth of Iglesias right now. You can see a mouse under the left eye of Iglesias on the outside. So both fighters, the left eye got mouses on it. So both the fighters have a target. Now let's see the replay of what transpired. I want to see that uppercut. Left hook over the top. That nipped them. There was a right uppercut, I believe it was. Left straight, right hand missing them blows. I believe it's right here. Or was it a left? Straight. Oh, right uppercut. Then uppercut landed, flush shot, punch of the night, uppercut, right hand, nasty shot, but took that, and you can see them legs went wobbly weavy. He had to come back too. You know when them legs feel wobbly weavy and you got to come back too? He was like, okay, I'm still here. That wasn't a nasty punch, but I still got to get my legs up under me because they over here feel like I'm walking on a cloud. So let me get right. Standing up right now is Pavel. Head just a ringing, probably bleeding and shit, inside hemorrhaging. And it was like, this is just nasty work. I'm doing this for a paycheck and to stroke my ego. This is crazy work. 2 minutes and 56 seconds. That's rising up off the stool is both the fighters looking to try to get in where they fit in round number 7 to 12, trying to punch the next man and make him yell. Imagine next man going there and yell. Hey, they need to bring back Afghan Dan. I was watching Misfits boxing and I was exposed to a dude named Afghan Dan. This motherfucker was hilarious. And when I said that F word, I said it with a PH. That makes the fuss sound. Therefore, I'm not cursing. And he was out there just doing his thing. Y'all got to go watch that. Afghan Dan Misfits boxing. He made his debut. I'm going to have to pull that up after this. No, I'm going to have to pull that up. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Cussing. Watch your mouth. I was listening to the comments and I was watching my analytics and I got people my age and my elders was telling me, you better stop all that cussing, boy. And I was like, yes, elders. Yes, elders. I'm going to call it a blow by blow. I want to pull up Afghan Dan. I want to show y'all this. It was hilarious. Afghan Dan. Let's go. Afghan Dan. Who did he fight? I think it was versus Lil T. Afghan Dan versus Lil T. All right. I'm pulling up these highlights. This was hilarious. This was hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. I got to pull this up. So hey, let's go. Greatest Misfits boxer of all time. I was exposed to him. His name was Afghan. His name is Afghan Dan. But he had to go back to London and he had to go to prison. He had to do some prison time. I was like, damn, he got to come back. And Afghan Dan, you know what? The only fighter I ever come out to fight on Misfits or anybody is Afghan Dan. And I'm saying it now. I'll come out and me and Afghan can get down because we get the fans a show because we both don't know what we doing and it'll be hilarious. So let me pull up Afghan Dan. Me and Afghan Dan, we'll be thumping them. Let's go. Or will it be a thump? Let's go. So I'm going to pull this up after the fight. We got to watch Afghan Dan because it popped in my head. And he brings me joy. That's my guy right there. 1 minute and 10 seconds left, round number 7 to 12. And I went to go, and he's a London rapper, come to find out. And he has a song. It was a hit, and it called TikTok Better Get Bok in His Box. Oh, this shit was hilarious. So boxing is great and it exposes you to so many different type of characters. 52 seconds left, like me. My right hand being thrown right there by Iglesias, nothing landed. Oh, goddamn. Hey, Pavel over there lost respect for the punching power of Iglesias. Hey, Pavel got his hands down like he ain't been getting hands put on him. He got his hands down on the inside trying to stick and move like, damn that. I'm going to change this fight right here and right now. Because if you want to change the fight, you got to change yourself. And this came into a new fighter as Pavel, what's his name? Silyagin. Imagine if his name was Pavel Iglesias or Iglesias. What's his last name? Iglesias something. Straight left hand. Missed that blow with Iglesias, but good work right there. Good angle. And now Pavel's on the front foot. And now we got Iglesias on the turnbuckles close to them ropes and trying to invite him in as Iglesias. Oh, he's trying to set you up. Pavel with a left hand and walked off right there and allowed him to walk off. Oh, Iglesias over there having his fun. What did Floyd Mayweather tell Floyd Mayweather Sr. tell Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Robert Guerrero in 2013 in between the corners? You caught it on the epilogue. He was like, Floyd, this is a novice fighter. Have your fun. That's Iglesias having his fun in there. And shout out to the Mayweathers. That's money made all day. And what the hell y'all talking about? Mayweather don't need to be coming out of retirement fighting Manny Pacquiao at the tender age of what he is. Y'all just want to see that man lose. Let that man have an exhibition. Let him leave in peace. Undefeated record. You heard what Money May said. The only thing God made perfect is my boxing record. Now put some respect on it. We repping for Money May, and he gonna beat up everybody, even in the exhibition. Hell, y'all talking about trying to put some salt on my man's name, trying to get him down bad. Don't listen to him, Money May. You got him. You can get the money with the exhibition and still put hands on him. And then we'd be like, he actually 51-0. Oh, that's 6 because he on demon time. That's what we talking about. But a child of the Lord, rising up off the stool right there, because that's was Lucifer at one time. And then they tossed him out because he had questions. They're like, why are you killing all these people? Lord, you tripping. And the Lord said, you questioning me? I'm calling you the devil. Get up out of heaven. Trying to have sympathy. That was Lucifer. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. Jab being flicked out, but nobody see it that way. That's how I see it, though. That's right. You read the literature, get the blueprint, and you built your own estate. Damn that. You built your own thought process. I like saying that. Get the books and give you what your references you got. I can read my damn self, goddamn. What I tell myself, as long as you know how to read, you can take advice, but you don't need to be listening to nobody because motherfuckers be lying. Where did you get that from, and where did they get it from? And break it down and let's get it in so we know the truth. That's the side we on. 2 minutes in, and it's not the truth, it's the truth with a TH at the end. And if anybody don't say the truth, then we can't listen to him. It's like, why you ain't saying the full word properly? You over here lying then. It's that bad. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in round number 8 of 10. 8 of 12. Body shots with the left hand being thrown right there by Silyagin on the outside moving. Body shots with the left hand. And as soon as Iglesias was trying to rip that left hand and right hand to the body, took a step in and tried to hold on to him right there was Logan. Ain't nobody named Logan. That man's name is Pavel. Talking to myself with entities within. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Jab being flicked out. Control them so you don't get possessed. Because exorcism will be needing those, especially at the tender age of almost 40. 1 minute and 32 seconds left. 1 minute and 40 seconds left from round number 8 to 12. Right hook with a straight left. Oh, punches and bunches, but blocking these shots is Pavel. Blocking these punches only in between moments like the uppercut. The last punch flush landed for Iglesias was that uppercut. Coming in, throwing poop-putt ass shots right there is Pavel. Nothing landed. Not really committing on them shots because over there showing his reflexes and showing his counter-punching abilities is Iglesias. And 1 minute and 17 seconds left. Marching forward. Let me drink some Bobby Boucher. Good left straight with a right check came in. Good work right there by Iglesias. Remember, swelling up that left eye, starting to form up again. Little left hand over the top, wobble that right knee. That right leg got stiff. This get a little stiff because something landed on that tempo. It got stiff. What did land? Mess my equilibrium up. Now you got to work on your bars, champ. I was like, we're live. I'm off the top of the dome. Shit happens. Excrement happens. Uppercut with the left hand being thrown. Taking a step back is Pavel. With 40 seconds left, straight left hand being thrown. You gonna hit and you gonna miss. Just roll off, get rubber, and then come up with the next creative thought process. That's what we're talking about. Body shots going down low. Good work right there by Iglesias, and then use the blow by blow as a reset. 28 seconds in round number 8 to 12. Coming over top shoulders. Good right hand came in by Pavel. Big shot stiffened up and stunned Iglesias momentarily. Big shot with the right hand by Pavel. Probably biggest shot of the night by Pavel, and probably the only punch landed by Pavel tonight. 16 now. He landed a couple of more. 13 seconds left. Why ain't pull up the why aren't they pulling up the statistics? They gotta pull up the statistics so we can see the stats. Facts. Jab being flicked out, thrown by Iglesias, and Pavel found the confidence that he needed. Pumping that jab, landed on the chin of the next man, land on the chin, and that's why he don't grow facial hair. That's what he really don't want to tell the people though. And then you can see face swelling up, just leaking out the nose. Both nostrils is just trickleizing plasma out of it. And he sat down on the stool. Now we're going to see the replay. Coming in straight right by Pavel. Missing that shot. Coming backing up to the ropes right there is in Iglesias. But y'all heard me call it a blow by blow. Beautiful work right there showing a replay in this main event of the evening. Both the fighters have to stay on their toes. And both the fighters, it's imperative for both of these fighters to win this fight. Whoever loses this fight, I don't want to say that. I'm going to leave that alone. I was going to say something disrespectful. I'm not going to say that because this is the blow by blow. But you know how boxing is. And you know how boxing get. And you know how fickle these promoters can be. So I say that to say both of these fighters, y'all have to win. Because if not, y'all know these promoters don't give a damn about y'all. And they had y'all on a corner like how Squidward was on a corner. asking for change.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
Squidward? Squidward, is that you?
And you don't want the fans pulling up on you talking about Iglesias. Silyagin, is that you? You know, so you got to win this fight, goddammit. So go ahead and go all out. Dig deep. Hit the next man so hard that he look at you like the Haitian man.
You're an abomination. An outrage against nature.
That's how you supposed to look at you after you hit him. And that's the end of the fight, beating on the chest. They stopped the fight in the corner. They stopped the fight in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. And we got him beating on his chest right there is Iglesias. Hugging his corner is Iglesias. Beating on the chest, forced the covers. Iglesias hugging his corner right there, baby. Say, that's what we do. I forced the next man to quit on a stool because I beat him and make his brain hemorrhage, showing respect to the next man. It's nothing but love and there's nothing but respect. Hey, thank y'all for the opportunity to allow me to beat on Pavel. And Pavel was in the corner taking his gloves off. Like, I didn't know I can take a wallop like that. Man, I need to get back to the gym on Monday. And then we can see the promoter. Silyagin, thank you for coming over here, taking them rounds and being a human punching bag, and we're gonna treat you good, and we're gonna send you home with a steak and mashed potato. Beating on his chest right there is Iglesias, like I does this, and they talking to Iglesias, like, don't you know you special, Iglesias? Can't nobody beat you when you in your top of your game. And look, that's what we want to see from you. Every time you come out and do that, and everybody around him showing him love, everybody around Iglesias rubbing on his head saying you supposed to be the fighter that's gonna take us over the leap to the next realm, into the promised land. That's what they talking, and taking the gloves off of Iglesias. And that's how they pumping him up. And taking his gloves off right now is going to be Pavel. And it's just a look on the face of Pavel like, oh, I need to get better. Bleeding and just lift your head up, champ. You got to feel good about yourself. You just got in there with the next man and he was better. Keep your head up, baby. We all get beat up. We all get swolled up. But we have to find ourselves, and we got to know that goddamn flies. And I never can get him. Wiping the nose right now of the next man. Pavel getting his nose wiped off. And then we can see looking up at the sky as if he was giving thanks to the Lord right there. Is Iglesias taking the gloves off, saying, hey, put the flag on my back. Put that Cuban flag on my back because I'm representing for my people. And it's messed up what's going on right now in Cuba and how they cut off all our power and shut off the everything. We living in the filth and living in shit and piss. And just tell the states, like, come on, we don't want y'all to take us over and we want y'all to do us justice. Putting his hand up in the air. That was the thought process of Iglesias. And now we're going to see the replay of what happened. This is the corner. The referee was in the corner of Pavel. You want to wave it off? I'm waving off this fight. I'm waving off this fight because you can't continue. You over here beaten, battered, and looking like a beaten to a pope. Hail to the no. I can't have this on my conscience. That's the referee. And then look at Iglesias nodding his head like that's what I'm talking about. I'm him. And walking back and forth, looking down at his abs right now is Iglesias. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end. At the end of round number 7, the referee comes in and calls a halt to this contest, and it stopped at 3 minutes of round number 8. Your winner by TKO, and he is now the IBF and the IBO super middleweight champion of the world, Osleys El Tornado Ignacio. Beautiful work right there. Pumped up and feeling good as Iglesias. Got the flag up as Iglesias. Osleys Iglesias with his Cuban flag, lifting it up in the air. And then there's people over there strapping it up saying, read what's on my waist. What did it say right there? He said Amaya. It got Amaya on the trunks. And he's like nodding his head like, thank you for getting like that. I told you to read it and you read it. Smiling with his hands in the air right there as Iglesias looking up at the Lord like, thank you for allowing me to get this victory. And now strapping them up. Put the belts on me, and Iglesias over there feeling good like I does this. And this is who I am, a victor, feeling good right as Iglesias, strapping them up with the IBF, strapping them up with the IBO. And look at the referee like, can I get a picture with you, Iglesias? That's the referee coming in like, let me get a pic. And now we're gonna do the post-fight interview, but I'm not here to translate it because I'm gonna do these shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, Osleys Iglesias is your victor, is your winner. Subscribe to the channel because it's going down before I leave. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pulling. Oh, before we leave, we about to watch Afghan Dan. Facts. Hold on, we got to let off Afghan Dan. I ain't forgot about Afghan Dan, goddammit. Facts. So let me pull Afghan Dan up. But before we even get to Afghan Dan, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull up and let's see what we got for the weekend, because tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's the weekend. Ooh, I think I'm going to call this on Saturday night. No boxing this Saturday, so I'm going to call this UFC 327. Hey, this going to be crazy. Yuri Proskavska versus Carlos Olberg. UFC 327 is going down in Miami, Florida. Ultimate Fighting Champions. And I've been waiting to call some UFC, but I've been occupied with boxing because, you know, boxing is my first love. And I got to give respect to boxing because boxing gave respect to me. That's what we're talking about. UFC 324 and UFC. And the fight I want to see is that featured bout. That third fight is Curtis Blades versus Josh Jokic. That's the fight I want to see. That's going to be a banger right there, baby. That 265, all it takes is one punch. And, you know, Curtis about to clean up Josh Jokic. You know, Josh Jokic, he a great fighter, but he over here he be talking reckless out the mouth. So Curtis, the Razor, is about to go slit his ass up. That's what we waiting for. So that's gonna be a beautiful bout. Oh, my stomach is over here bubbling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna almost have to get up out of here. But we're gonna drink some water and get it under control. Madness going on in the realms. I'm gonna tap into Osmosis Jones. Like, you gotta do something, champ. Get to the intestines stat. That's me talking to Osmosis Jones. Make sure I ain't got no damn lime pebbles on me and shit. Alrighty, pulling up in there. It's like, stop casting. My bad, OGs. Alrighty, still, that's UFC Fight Night. But before that, we got Octagon 86. I think that's in Poland. They're going to be doing this in Poland. That's another organization I'll be tapping in and calling my MMA. We got Octagon 86 in Poland. This will be a banger. The main event, we got Jungwirth versus Mikael Materia. So that'll be a banger. And before that, we got that Tyson Fury versus Makhmudov. And the co-main event, we got Regis Rougarou, put it to your temple progress. That's what I call him. Versus Connor the Eggman Ben. That's his name. Talking about, oh, I popped dirty and I had steroids in my system because I consumed too many eggs. And the way that weight drops down, he looked like he been smoking the eggs. But respect though, but no respect. Because you over here disrespecting the sport of boxing, coming in, popping dirty, and then saying you was eating eggs. Disrespecting the sport. Alrighty, the co-main event, that's what I'm looking forward to in this fight. And also I'm looking forward to this goddamn Justice Huni versus Frazier Clark. That's gonna be interesting right there. I'm thinking Justice Huni gonna clip Clark. His chin is susceptible to trauma. But the co-main event, Conor Ben versus Regis Rougarou. Put it to your temple progress. That's what I call him. And in the main event, we got Arslanbek Makhmudov taking on Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Your dosa, your sausage, your egg McMuffin. That's Tyson Fury playing no games with you or talk crazy to you. And I'm telling Tyson Fury he got to go to the body of Makhmudov because IG Caballero tore his body out, and that's gonna be on Netflix, so everybody gonna be watching that. And I'm gonna be right here for the blow by blow to go crazy. That's what we talking about. We got the PFL in Chicago. That's gonna be Saturday, so it's going down. And then we got some fights. What is this? We got Risen Landmark, and this is gonna be in Japan. So this is gonna be in early in the morning. So this is Saturday AM, 11:30 p.m. after everything. So in the AM, we'll call these MMA fights. We got 14 MMA fights. We got 2 kickboxing bouts. So let's get it. Any and everything that got to do with hands being put on the next man or woman. I'm going to be right here to call the blow by blow. And that's factoids. And don't forget, we got, oh, damn, we got to tap in. When the hell is, WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania 42. Because I come back, April 19th. Hey, that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. April 19th. That's when I come back and I bounce back. And do some MMA, some WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. You know, we was watching WWF, ladies and gentlemen. So I come back on WrestleMania and then 2 Monday Night Raws after WrestleMania. And then I leave and come back again on WrestleMania to pay homage because we grew up on wrestling. And I had to come back last year in 2025 because the Unseen 17, John Cena retired on us. So I said, you know, we grew up watching Gina. We remember when John Cena came into the WWF 2002. Because remember in 98 and 99, that's when we was watching in the early in 2000. That's when we been watching wrestling. And we had to throw the sheet over the TV so the light don't go outside the door. And our parents to take the TV from us, and then we can't watch wrestling. Then we gonna have to listen to the radio and just listen to the Simpsons and that 70s show. That's what y'all know how it go. And then now we got Japan, so that's what we gonna call early Saturday night into Saturday. It's gonna be Sunday morning, so noon Sunday morning. I mean not noon. It's gonna be it's gonna be early in the morning on Sunday. We're gonna go to Japan and call 14 MMA bouts and 2 kickboxing bouts for Risen. So we got Risen breaking it down. This is Fight to Get Knocked Out, here to hit you upside the head. I done bought all these subscriptions and I got to get my money back. That's facts. We got ACA 202. This is Sunday. Oh shit, we got some fights on the 12th. And we're going to Russia. We're going to St. Petersburg, Mother Russia. So shout out to Mother Russia. We got MMA bouts. We got the absolute championship, Asmat, 14 MMA bouts. Damn lights, damn flies and shit. We got the ACA, so that'd be a banger. Alrighty, so that's the breakdown, but let's get into this Afghan Dan, because I'm supposed to... You know what, I can't call it off. You know what, let me do this Afghan Dan, because I gotta read this shit about this goddamn... Damn it, bro. I gotta read this shit about President Eisenhower, and he did this damn treaty with these extraterrestrials. Damn it. And I gotta work in the morning. Let me break down what y'all talk about in the chat. It said, laughing my ass off, a fire, that's what bro got me dying. I'm just calling the bro by bro, my brother. And how to watch the fight, the zone. God damn it, you gotta get the ultimate. I got the ultimate. That's why I said I gotta get my money back. If y'all got that ultimate, god damn it, you know that's a pretty pity, and I gotta get my shit back. So I'm calling everything. I lost 3. Leave it alone. My damn back, god damn it, I'm at an age. This is crazy. Alrighty, let's pull this up. Afghan Dan, one of the greatest mixed fighters I ever seen in my life. Now let's see this. Watch this, y'all. This is gonna be some hilarious shit. So shout out to Afghan Dan. Let me pull up the audio because this shit is hilarious. Y'all gotta see Afghan Dan. He got squabbles, ladies and gentlemen, in a different type of fighting style that I've never seen before. So let's tap into Afghan Dan, my favorite misfits fighter. Let's get it.
All these guys just doing.
Hey, that's Afghan Dan, y'all. That's Afghan Dan, y'all. Look at him. Let's go, baby. But after this fight, he had to go back to the UK, and he had to go to prison. He had to go serve his time because he's a real rapper, and he means his lyrics. He raps his lyrics, ladies. He lived his lyrics, and he was fighting Lil T. And then it threw me for a loop because they said Lil T. Him and Afghan Dan was beefing over a rap beef back in London, but at the time they had the rap beef, Afghan Dan was like 28 and Lil T was like 12. And I was like, what? How you beefing with a 12-year-old and you 26? This a dead ass, this a true story because I looked into it. I said, what the hell? Because I'll be watching Misfits and all that shit. You know, this is boxing, baby. You meet all different type of characters, and I'm here to put boxing on the map. So I'm calling everything. I don't give a damn if I'm not calling it. I'm about to do that. That's gonna leave me up and dry. But yes, this is Lil T. He was 12 at the time, and Afghan Dan was 26 beefing with his ass over a rap beef. Like, how do you rap beef with a 12-year-old? Like, the 12-year-old bars is harder than yours and you're 28? Like, my dude, like, give it up. But then he said, you know what, we got to squabble. And so they said, you know, we're going to get you in here and y'all going to go fight each other. And look at this is Afghan Dan. But then the crazy part, Afghan Dan lost to Lil T. And y'all going to see why he's my favorite Misfits fighter. His ass fight different, y'all. Look how the fight started though. Afghan Dan about to thump it. Look at Afghan Dan. Go get him, Afghan. Look at boom, and Lil T rushed him. Then over there turned him. Oh, come on, ducking and bobbing and weaving. Jab right there, turning out the way was Afghan Dan. And look at the defense though. Look at the defense of Afghan Dan. Saying, I got him, let me go, ref. Let me at him, ref. And look at the ref, like, you need to calm down and stop all that damn spinning and turning and shit. You need to look at him. I'm ready, ref. Let me get him. Let me at him. Look at Afghan. Get a hand. Oh, come on, Afghan. Put your hands up. Lil T trying to get with. Damn that. I'm gonna get my ass about today. Hey, Afghan. When I seen this shit, I was going crazy. Afghan Dan wasn't playing. Let me rewind that. That sequence had me litty. Look at this though. Look at Afghan Dan. You gotta look at the shoulder blades on his back. Look at his shoulder blades in the back, my dude. Look at him. Ref. Come on, ref. I got this. I ain't gonna spin. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna spin no more. I'm going. I'm about to get him. Let me at him. I got this. Let's get it. Let's get it. And then he pushed him off. I was like, ooh, that hurt me. Oh, damn, another shot. Oh, shit, I can't get hit like this. I'm coming for mine. And then the referee had to give him the count. And I was like, I'm rocking with Afghan Dan. Look at the Afghan Dan. Like, let's go, ref. I got this, man. Don't allow that dude to get me. Oh, shit. At the cul-de-sac popping, he probably like 40 now. At Lil T, he probably like early 20s. Oh, this was a good laugh. I had to let y'all see Afghan Dan. Ooh, the referee had to give him the count. And then Afghan Dan was like, damn, now I'm going to go get my get back. And look at the referee like, you need to calm all that shit down and stop spinning this shit. What's wrong with you, dude? You need to box for real. And I was like, that's why I need to get into the ring with Afghan Dan. We get a fans a show. So if anybody want to get me out of retirement, Afghan Dan, baby, we get a fans a show because I'm going to be in there just like Afghan Dan. And we're going to be in there wilding. Like, I got you, ref. Let me at him. Imagine both of us spin now. Boom. We both spin. Uppercut on the inside, and we protect the back of our head because we spinning. Uppercut landed by little T. Beautiful work right there. Look at him pissed off and his face turning red right there. And then had the nerve to get mad. What's Afghan Dan? Oh, shit. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be hitting y'all upside the head going crazy. That was Afghan Dan. He be tripping. But shout out to Iglesias. He went out there and did his thug thizzy. Went out there and took out the next man. And don't forget, Saturday, we got Conor Ben versus Regis Rougarou. Put it to your temple prograde. Whew. And then we got, what's his name? Arslan Bek Makhmudov versus Tyson Fury. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and hit the hype. And we're going to leave playing the violin. Have a good one.